Dr. Jaffe, we'd love to know your thoughts on the Mediterranean diet, as popular as it is. Um, what do you think about that?
Well, the Mediterranean diet is really the Mediterranean lifestyle. And yes, it's part of the blue zones. It's part of the areas in the world where people who follow this style of living live long, well, and without chronic illness. So now is the time, not tomorrow, today. Now is the time to follow what my colleague, Dr. Artemis Simopoulos, has so elegantly documented in a number of books, both technical and general audience. Artemis Simopoulos points out that yes, if you eat a Mediterranean diet, that's a healthy diet. It's one of the healthy diets that you can choose to eat. But more importantly are the relationships, doing things that keep you well hydrated and active, that enjoyment of living is part of your community engagement. These are hard to measure, but we now know that for sure they are very important in terms of your lifestyle, health span, and epigenetics. Everything that's not in your DNA and RNA is epigenetic, and that turns out to be more important than we ever thought before, and we're learning day by day through Artemis Simopoulos and others the benefits of extra omega-3 and less omega-6 essential fats, the benefits of more magnesium and less calcium, the benefits of nature's ascorbate and polyphenolics that are more bioavailable. And essential nutrients need to be taken in adequate amounts to do their job. And they do their job when we provide the building blocks from which biology is made and built. So I want you to choose healthier life for today and tomorrow, investing a little bit of time in self-care, knowing how to avoid most of the toxins. 80% can be avoided, 20% you need bioavailable supplements to support your liver, to protect your kidneys and spleen, to renew your heart and blood vessels, to renew both your central nervous system and your gut nervous system. And then, of course, your connective tissue, your collagen, elastin infrastructure, which allows us to exist. Without connective tissue, we would just be a bunch of cells trying to communicate. I had the great good fortune early in my career to study connective tissue crosslinks, what enables them and disables them, and to think about how important this matrix, this connective tissue diaphanous, very permitting of cells to wiggle around and sense each other, know when something is worn out and needs to be replaced, and then have the nutrients to replace it. So I have fallen back in love with nature, nurture, and wholeness. I want you to have the benefits of this proactive and predictive, personalized approach. You deserve no less. The science is now very solid. We've been saying this for decades as the evidence has accumulated more and more. And we're proud to have contributed to that substantiation literature showing that in the community, practicing these habits of health and well-being, focusing on what you eat, drink, think, and do, available through drrusselljaffe.com, available on a YouTube channel, Dr. Russell Jaffe. And so I want you to join us on a mission to live well and long, to have a healthy health span, and to enjoy each moment, every moment. Life can be fascinating if you're willing to slow down enough to begin to observe yourself and others. And yes, after some number, maybe 10,000 hours of mindfulness practice or relaxation response or meditation or prayer, we can document through MRIs and functional machine tests that your brain actually changes for the better. So you are constantly either renewing or losing. If you have inflammation, that is repair deficit. If you have autoimmunity, that is self-attack, and you want to restore tolerance in your immune defense and repair system. So these are just a few suggestions of how to achieve a lifestyle of thriving, not just surviving, of healthy health span for life.